Come on, knock on our door. The defects are waiting for you. 'Cause it's Jay, Guy, and Matt bringing new comics to you.
What is up, defects? We are back for another new comic book day show. For those of you that are new, this is where we take that new comic book day pull list from Chris Nelms over at comicbookinvest.com. We take that list and we break it down defect style. Guys, there's going to be a link to Chris's article in the description of this video, along with a link to the CBSI website. Check it out. The article's great. The content on the website's great. You guys are going to definitely want to check it out. Before we get into these books, the Butcher 105, do you want to tell them about our sponsors?
First up, we have Go Collect nominee Erod 212 at Express Comic Book Pressing for all your pressing and cleaning needs. Guys, read the article on Go Collect. That's all you need to know about Erod. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Not only that, but he'll pass along his discount from CGC and CBCS. Next up, defects, we have Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online retailer for comic books, shipping worldwide. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Tell Pat and the B-Man the defects sent you.
All right. Without further ado, let's get into some books.
Defects, like Maddie said, it's time to let's get into them books. But before we do, put Chris's list up there so you can take a look. Check it out, defects. We got a new layout. Hope you guys like it. Here we go. From Behemoth Comics, we have Nobody's Child, #1. Jay, what do you got for me, bud?
Somebody Call Peter. From Massimo Rossi and Ramiro Borello, we have a boy that dedicates his life to saving the one remaining albino rhinoceros whose genetic code unlocks the key to heal all man's diseases. Enter the boy, protecting him, Bakari, who is dealing with his own devastation and sickness. So guys, this is something pretty much original, huh? It's a kid protecting a rhinoceros that unlocks, this guy's he's gonna cure corona, guys. Let's keep this rhinoceros alive.
What happened to his horn?
Hey, relax. Sometimes that happens.
Saying.
Sometimes that happens, all right?
Broke it off.
Guys, this week from Boom Boom Studios, you got Ma, #1. Marty, what do you think, buddy?
The horror, man. Boom Studios knows what's up. They know that horror is hot right now, so they're gonna keep that horror train rolling. We have a 5-issue horror series. We got award-winning journalist and opinion writer Jude Ellison S. Doyle and artist A.L. Kaplan. They explore the anger of women trapped by society's expectations and the reclamation of power through collective rage, perfect for readers of Redlands and Something is Killing the Children. Guys, when I first started reading this solicitation, I was a little iffy on it, but then I continued to read on, and essentially what happens is you have a woman named Marion, I believe her name is, and she's assaulted. She has a violent encounter, and it changes her. Essentially, I guess the premise is we see her evolution into a monster, and she starts kicking some ass. So sounds interesting. And when they said for fans of Something is Killing the Children, I was like, all right, I at least got to give it a shot. So let's see what they got. You got a 1 in 10 Tarill and a 1 in 25 incentive, which is essentially just a version of that cover A. So what do you guys think?
I like the chip tooth. It gives her a little bit of character.
That's it. That's the monster coming out.
I was running away from the 1 in 10 Tarill cover.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured that.
Guys, this week from Dark Horse, we have Hellboy and the BPRD 1957 #1. That's a mouthful. You got this Mike Mignola and Chris Robertson bring you yet another Hellboy one-shot. Art by the extraordinary Lawrence Campbell and colors by Dave Stewart. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. You know, Hellboy and what is it, Susan Zhang, or, you know, they're trying to do something. They got to go fight somebody, but they get distracted by this lady in this house and some shit going on. So you know what? They get distracted and actually leads them to where they got to go. So, hey, it all works out in the end. If you like Hellboy.
1957, wholesome times.
Yeah, look at that house. Looks like the Brady Bunch house, right?
And that was the Joe Pesci reading of the solicitation for Hellboy and the BRP.
Hey, if you're into it, all right? Next up, you got Batman Urban Legends #7 from DC Comics this week. I know Jay's feeling that cover.
Yeah, that cover is fire. This is from various writers and Matina on the art, an anthology of stories featuring Cassandra Cain on the run from the Magistrate, also featuring a story from Batman Beyond and Batman 1 in a Million. DC at it again with Batman, guys, but this cover, this is a keeper right here. This is cover chasing material.
Ooh, I like that. Speaking of cover chasing, that's a good segment. I'm just saying.
Just saying. Yeah, this cover is absolute fire.
Guys, this week also from DC, you got Future State, Gotham #5. This is the origin of Warmonger. Batman's in cuffs over there. Seems he's in a little bit of trouble. All right, but if you guys are following this, pick it up. You got cover A and you got that cardstock variant, which I don't know what's going on over there, but looks cool.
She aight.
Speaking of aight,
Hey.
Harley Quinn, the Eat Bang Kill Tour. Sounds like a weekend. Sounds like a weekend at the Butch's. #1 from DC Comics, Matty Forge. Even though the Butcher wants to talk about it, I'm going to let you do this one.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. I think we know what's going on here. So we got T. Franklin writing. We got Max Sarin on the art. Basically, Harley and Poison Ivy are hitting the road after Ivy's disastrous wedding. Thelma and Louise style. You could see that 1 in 25 Davi variant kind of reminds me of Thelma and Louise right there. You could see.
Oh, without a doubt.
Getting away from the wedding right there. And then cover A. I mean, let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
So, there you go.
Look at Jay's just shaking his
Listen,
head.
guys, you got to check out the store exclusives for these covers. Because
oh my God, yeah.
Shannon Mayer absolutely killed the cover. We don't usually show store exclusives, but you get what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if half of them were allowed to show. Guys, this is dope. Titans United #1. I'm just going to read this. The Titans face their greatest challenge, their own powers. Nightwing, Donna Troy, Superboy, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and Red Hood kick off a thrilling new case that will lead one of their own to question not only their place on the team, but their very existence. Let me just take you through this a second. Cover A, pretty cool. Cardstock always showing up. Let's just leave it at that. Okay? Yep. Cardstock is ridiculous. That 1 in 25 Yoon. I appreciate the placement of the shield, so Nightwing's junk isn't in my face. But the angle on this girl is everything on this cover.
It's perfection.
That is amazing. That's all I have to say.
You know what? This is one of the titles I'm excited for to read this week. This is probably going to be my read of the week. I can't wait to hop on some Teen Titans.
Titans is hot.
Hop on.
Everything Titans is hot right now. So
might as well give this one to Jay. Vampiverse #1 from DYNAMITE.
Dynamite.
Guys, from Tom Sinoski and the legendary Adam Hughes, we have Vampiverse #1. Something is killing vampirellas across the multiverse. We're seeing the multiverse everywhere. Marvel, DC, Dynamite, and absorbing her life force while expanding their power. Find out who and what in this brand new series from Dynamite. Guys, here's where I got confused here. That cover A, it's a nice cover. The Selena variant, I thought that was a photograph cosplay variant. That thing has to be the nicest Vampirella book I've ever seen. I am going to pick this up because the artwork on that is insane and such a dope depiction of Vamp.
That skull has never been happier.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell
where's
you
the
this
bottom?
much.
The question is, where's the bottom jaw?
Wow.
He got worn out.
Yeah. He's done, that guy. He's done. Well, speaking of Vampirella, we got a little bit of a couple of days left, guys.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess we could stop here and talk about it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Maddie.
Bring us back up. You see that transition?
Guys, you like
If you
that
guys
or
are
what?
digging
About
the
the
new
transition.
layout, let us know. Let us know. Go ahead, guy.
We have I don't know how many days left when this airs, but it's a few days left, guys. Our first cover appearance. So the Defects first cover appearance. You may want to jump on this one. Maddie's going to put the picture up there. This is our cover of Vampirella versus the Reanimator. Jay, who drew this book cover, Jay?
Friend of the channel, Blackie Shepherd, and the horror master wrote it himself, Cullen Bunn. Guys, it don't get better than that. We're living in infamy. We're gonna
We're always
immortalize.
infamy.
There's only a few days
link.
left. The link, as Jay said, is in the description below, guys. Jump on it. I think we're at 80-something backers right now. We're trying to hit 100. That was our personal goal, so hopefully we can get a few more. We're going to be going live on Wednesday night, and I'm sure the Defects are going to come strong. So we thank you guys for the support so far. It's been a wonderful campaign, and thank you, Dynamite and Blackie, Cullen Bunn, obviously, for writing the story. But it was a dope depiction of us. We couldn't be happier. So,
Like Guy
Yeah,
said,
first-
the Defects, we always come strong.
I knew he wasn't gonna let that one go.
nope.
I knew it.
Guys, I don't know if I'm excited. I can't be excited. I'm just scared shitless of this book. This is Red Room number 4 from FANTAGRAPHICS. I almost wish this book didn't exist, but you know what? People like this stuff. These guys can talk about it a little bit. You got the pig on cover A over there. And why are we doing a Spawn homage with the things on the things and the, all right, you guys take it away.
Jay, do you wanna address cover A, or do you want me to? Because I know
All I was gonna say about cover A is I don't think that guillotine hole is for a head. Well, maybe just not the head up here. That is scary. Holy smokes, man.
That is the stuff nightmares are made of, okay? That is literally my worst nightmare is right there.
And you know what else is scary about that cover A? The space in her teeth. She has that little whistle probably when she talks, like the old guy from Family Guy. Yeah, you got to watch out for that, man. Watch out for the space in the... I'm speaking from experience here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God. Well, Red Room is hot. We know that these books are probably... These books are I think they're going to have their day where we're all going to wish that we grabbed these, because this was a following, and there's not a, except for Guy, but these do not have high print runs, so this is interesting.
There's just not a lot in my house.
I know a lot of people are reading these. Number 4 is out. There you go. Send one to Guy. Oh, there's the 1 in 15. I forgot about that.
Oh my God! Yeah, forget about it.
That's even worse than cover A.
Oh,
That's horrible.
my Jesus Lord!
Guys, in the Defects out there, Guy wants a copy of the 1 in 15 for number 4. So just send it to him. Send him multiple copies.
Please no.
We need a commission. We need a commission with Guy's face on an issue of Red Room.
Oh, please no.
Cover A, just replace the girl's head with Guy's.
Yeah, there you go.
Guys, this week, how do you pronounce this, Matt? From Image Comics, Primordial? Was that it?
You got it.
I
I
like
mean, you said that better than you said comics. You actually mispronounced comics, but you said the name right.
Primordial number 1. You got the monkeys on the cover. I don't know what's going on over here, but Maddie's going to tell us a little bit about it.
That's right. I'm going to tell you what's going on. From Jeff Lemire. He's back. We've been saying his name a lot. And Andrea Sorrentino, right, drawing. So we basically have a sci-fi Cold War thriller. Interesting when I first read that, because that is, to where this goes is completely different. So this is going to be a six-issue miniseries. Obviously, the team that brought you Gideon Falls from Image, we know how big that was. So here it goes. It's a nice and short solicitation, so I'm just going to read it. In 1957, the USSR launched the dog Laika, and I say it, into Earth's orbit. 2 years later, the USA responded with 2 monkeys, Abel and Baker. These animals never returned, but unbeknownst to everyone, they did not die in orbit. They were taken, and now they're coming home. So we're getting some space-modified apes and dogs coming home.
Who took them?
And I don't know what kind of surprise we're going to get, but I have a feeling it's going to be interesting.
If your monkey comes home late, do you spank him?
Doesn't take much.
Nope.
So you got the 1 in 25,
just-
the 1 in 50, black and white.
You open the
Like,
door and he just kicks it down, man. He just doesn't even walk in. He kicks it down every time.
It's what everybody in the comments and everybody watching's thinking.
Yeah, come on. There's some more here, right? There's a 1 in 75, a classified.
There's more.
There's more. There's that 1 in 100. I'm not really feeling that. And the 1 per store is I like that. That's pretty dope.
Like,
that might
yeah,
be
that's
the
like
one.
That's the 12 Monkeys homage, right?
I was just gonna say that's what it reminded me of, but I didn't wanna make a mistake if it wasn't.
Okay, Black Widow,
Wow.
number 11 from Marvel, guys. So there you go. Look at those things. Who knows? The solicitation states that something about a new pair of friends. New pair of friends. Or foes known as the twins. And they're called the twins. So, I mean, this book keeps getting better as I read it. So possible first appearance of the twins. Maybe Black Widow's twins. You never know.
You talk shit about Jay. Look at you on this whole book. I mean, we have to take this whole book out of the feed now.
I just read what's there. That's all. And that Miles 10-year anniversary is pretty dope.
Whoever
like
wrote
that.
that solicitation knew exactly what they were doing.
Yep.
Yeah, I wrote it for Guy to read.
Next up, guys, I'm very excited about this. Eternals, Thanos Rises number 1. You can pronounce it how you like it. Thanos, I don't care. Eternals are created, not born. They have families, but their families make no new children. It's simply not what Eternals do. Some of them thought they could find a way to change that and believed it would be for the best. Guess what? They were terribly, terribly wrong. Cover A, I'm going to skip it for a second. The headshot variant, Matt said this from the beginning. These are pretty cool. Okay? I will pick that up because that is a dope headshot variant. The Stormbreakers variant, sick. Okay? Cover A, I'm going to come back to right now because I want to talk about it.
I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same thing.
I'm thinking the same thing. I want to see if we're all thinking the same thing.
It looks like Thanos is ready to start down the runway. I don't know what's going on.
I was going to say, Thanos got on keto with Jay.
I was just going to say that.
See?
I don't like a thin Thanos, man.
I don't either.
No. But, I mean, he's
looking too... Like, he can't take over the universe like that.
No, I don't need him to have an 8-pack, a 6-pack, a 4-pack, whatever.
No.
The man needs to be huge like he's supposed to be. That sounded terrible.
He looks like he's getting ready for the Arnolds. He's on stage. He's going to baby oil up.
I just said, dude, he looks like he's getting ready for the runway. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at the pose, too. The angle of the pose.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't know what's going on with that. But you know what? The headshot and the Stormbreakers, pick them up.
The headshot's where it's at.
Sick cover.
Yeah, those are dope.
Guys, this week from Marvel, we have Fantastic Four, number 35. We're going to be a little crazy and not let Matt do a Fantastic Four book. So, Jay, what do you got, pal?
Well, first we got that cover A. We got the 1 in 25 renown variant. We have the 1 in 100 Kirby. Not only that, but we have a 1 in 500 Brooks variant. A 1 in 500. What does that tell you? That tells you something may happen here, right? If they're planning to sell that many copies. Fantastic Four, number 35, from Dan Slott and Mark Brooks. It's the first appearance of Scion. Who is that, you ask? It's the last descendant of Kang. So there you go. That's why you probably see that 1 in 500 there. Also, it's the 60th anniversary issue, as you can see on that cover A. 96 pages, guys. A big book for this. And it is an origin story of the Fantastic Four, told by Mark Waid. New details on their origin. So if you're a Fantastic Four fan, something you might want to pick up. You know, if I'm going one cover, it's going to be that 1 in 100 Kirby, because it got that awesome Doom. Hey, listen. New origin story for the Fantastic Four. New details revealed. 96 pages. And you get the last descendant of Kang. Scion's first appearance. So, might be a grab. Titans in this week, guys, for me. That's what that's going to be.
Guys, this week from Marvel, you have Iron Man number 12. Just some dope-ass art on these books, guys. You got cover A, and you got that Miles 10-year anniversary with that DJ web slinger. Chicka chicka.
You see the little Iron Man bobblehead on the stack there?
Yeah,
Dope.
That's funny.
You know,
That's a
TiVo's
dope
grabbing
cover.
that.
I'm
That's a TiVo.
I'm not
book.
gonna lie. We know a lot of people in the community that are gonna grab that book.
Yeah.
And Jay said it before. Speaking of Kang, we got Kang the Conqueror number 2 from Marvel this week, guys. Matty Forge, take it away.
Yeah, I started reading number 1. Didn't get all the way through. Haven't had a ton of time reading new books recently, but I at least like to skim some of them and see what's going on. So, interesting. I did like number 1, where it was going. I got about halfway through, and it's a different take. You know, you see it's a young Nathaniel Richards. You kind of get a little origin. Kang grabs him, and he starts taking him through time. In issue 2, a young, rebellious, and idealistic Kang finds himself in ancient Egypt, where an older version of himself is ruling with an iron fist as the Pharaoh Rama Tut. So we're getting introduced to all these different versions of Kang in these stories. I'm really digging it. Moon Knight is actually in this one as well. So this is hitting all the check boxes for me. So I'm digging the series so far. So, well, obviously it's only book 2, so I'm definitely gonna finish 1, read 2. Tell us in the comments what you think about this. You gotta love Marvel's timing on this. Perfect timing. It's all planned. It's one big puzzle that they're putting together for us. So,
Guys, this week, Last Annihilation, Wakanda number 1. This is cool. I'm going to read this because I was looking at it before. It says, with the universe itself at stake, Black Panther enlists the might of the intergalactic empire of Wakanda to help stop the dreaded Dormammu. And leading the Wakandan forces is none other than the legendary M'Baku. I'm a big fan of M'Baku, guys. So, T'Challa and M'Baku, will they be able to defend Dormammu's army of the mindless ones? Don't miss this critical chapter in the Last Annihilation event as a new hero emerges. This is pretty cool. I like M'Baku. I like the character. I think he's dope. What do you guys think?
I'm loving both covers, man. Cover A is fire. So is that Sousa variant.
yeah, covers are crazy this week, and Last Annihilation tie-in. So,
You see the face inside the cover A?
yeah,
Yep.
That's pretty cool, man.
pretty sweet.
Guys, this week from Marvel, you have the Mighty Valkyries number 5. If you guys are on this, this is possibly a first team appearance of the new Pantheon. So, you never know. If you're into this and you're reading it, cover A, you're sitting there having a little food, breaking some bread. And that Natisse Marvel Games variant. Jay, what do you think about that?
I love it, man. I love both covers. It's that sipping on some ale, Thanksgiving dinner, and then you got straight up battle on the games variant. So I got to be honest, I haven't been a fan of the Valkyries in the last couple of issues. I tried to hop on it. It just wasn't working out for me. But if you're reading it, if you want a first new appearance, here it is.
Maddie didn't have much to say about that one. Marvel Comics, Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters, BOUSHH, number 1. What's up?
BOUSHH.
You got the cover A. You got that blueprint variant. I guess they switched up the name from the designer variant. And you got the 1 in 25 Randolph variant from Melissa Wong and David Baldine. It's Randolph.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it. I didn't want to interrupt him, and I wanted to say, because the defects were going to have you say this one, Randolph. What do you want, Mortimer? We're back. What movie's that from, boys and girls? And you get double the points.
They know that.
If you hold on. You get double the points if you name both movies.
Ooh,
I like
Randolph and
I like
Mortimer.
that.
So, and the lions that are in front of my house, by the way, yeah, I'm Italian. I got lions in front of my house. So, fight me. My lions are named Randolph and Mortimer. How you like them apples? Go ahead, Jay.
Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The first full appearance of BOUSHH, aside from a cameo in the Star Wars Adventures number 13, previous appearances of BOUSHH were actually Princess Leia in disguise. But this goes back, guys. This is the secret origin of BOUSHH before Leia acquired his armor. That cover A might be the one with all the different bounty hunters on it. Listen, if you're a Star Wars fan, we all know Star Wars is hot. We all know that BOUSHH armor. We don't know who BOUSHH is in the movie. We just see Leia with that armor. So a cool story to go back and read to get his origin.
Jay, here's the question. Can you do BOUSHH's voice that Leia does?
Oh, you're going to say, could you see my BOUSHH? I said,
No.
nah.
I don't want you to show you that.
Can you do the voice? I know you can if you're asking me.
I already asked you, so I don't know. Go ahead.
I can't.
Maybe we'll do it next time. Next book, Maddie.
BOUSHH and Lone.
I knew you were going to go there. Couldn't finish it without going there. Oh, guys. This week from Marvel, the trial of Magneto continues with issue number 2. You have cover A, which is pretty dope. You got that 1 in 25 Perel, and you got that 1 in 50 Hans. If you guys are reading this, I mean, the first issue didn't really have Magneto on the cover of any of them except for like one of them. So it's like we had a whole bunch of other people, but you got Magneto showing up on the covers on these.
Yeah, I like that. I like that 1 in 50. That House M Magneto hanging there.
Pretty cool. Oh, all right. Why not? Why not? Let's before we go to Chris's pick, let's end the night with Matty Forge talking about Night of CADILLACS number 1 from Scout Comics. I mean, just go.
Yeah, I mean, Scout's been putting out some stuff that's questionable at best, along with some good stuff. Don't get me wrong, but you know, the Rainbow Land Taskmaster one still gets me every time, along with Stanley the Stone Man. So, cover A, okay, 1 in 25. Just get me the hell away from that. I want nothing to do with that. So essentially, this story is trying to give off a Lost Boys and Warriors type of vibe. I like that. I like where that's going. Rival supernatural gangs come to Earth. I can't even talk about this with a straight face. To gather human blood to save their own lives, to save, you know, their species. One of the space gang members runs off. He wants nothing to do with this, with a human girl from the streets, and they try to stop this. It's got a very street edge to it. They're trying, you know, this could be interesting. I gotta at least take a look at this to see where it's gonna go. Kirk Manley and Rob Pryor on this one. I don't know. I'm on the fence, but I definitely want to at least take a look, because I think when they said Lost Boys and Warriors, I'm like, all right, maybe you have me there. So what do you guys think?
That 1 in 25, I've been there. I have my wings.
See what you did?
Oh, God.
See what you did? You could have just went on, and you had to leave it open, kick the door down.
No holding me back. No holding me back at all.
Oh, God. Only 3 out of 10 people know what Jay's talking about, but you know, it's an exclusive group. You know,
Yeah,
we
in
know
the
what
comments,
it is,
in the
you know.
comments, they'll say it. Don't worry.
Just do like a little emoji with the wings and let us know if you've been there. That's all.
Stay high. Stay high.
Jesus.
All right, guys. Chris Nelms' pick of the week. Let's see what he's got. Red Room number 4. That 1 in 10. That guy loves so much. Jim Rugg variant. The Spawn homage. Let's see why Chris thinks that this is a good pickup. Take a low print cult indie book from a famous but ignored publisher and then add in a Spawn homage. Not sure how many of your LCSs are going to be ordering 10 copies of this one, but I imagine they would have to pay attention. Most listings on eBay right now before it's out have it for around $40 to $60. So Chris threw a little dagger in what you were talking about before, the guy. Why do we need a Spawn homage? He just told you why, brother.
He told me why, which is understandable. This book is gonna blow up because of what it is. I'm just fucking scared of the other ones, so that's all it is.
All right, Defects, that wraps up the new Comic Book Day show. But before you go anywhere, all right, Tuesday nights, we got to keep this CBSI on YouTube train rolling along. We got Keep It Thorough Comics with the Indie Spotlight series, 10 p.m. Eastern. His link is in the description, along with a lot of our other friends of the channel. We probably have to update that list now because Jay listed about 500 channels. So now we got a lot more friends. So also, live show coming up Wednesday, like Guy mentioned earlier. We got our exclusive. We talked about that earlier. Thursday's videos. And then, every Monday we got that new Comic Book Day show. So stick around if you're new. Sub us up if you can. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. For the Defects, we'll catch you on the next new Comic Book Day show.